We are level 27. I'm gonna head over to. Actually, I need to do. Got some other bags, so I need to do some cooking and some smelting. I should actually grab all my engineering stuff and see. I should have, I think, most of the mats for a couple more training dummies or target dummies. So I should actually make a bunch of these. Enterprise, so we're not going to bother listing that.
Hey there. See you around.
I can grab, I should grab this cape too. I'm not going to use this. We'll hold on to these shoulders for healing. These are like, okay, healing shoulders if I have to heal like dungeons a little bit later.
See you around.
So we put this in the bank and then grab all our engineering stuff. I actually have a ton of wool cloth, so I should actually like level first aid as well. And just kind of like clear some of this stuff out. Yeah, I've just been like sitting on a ton of wool here, so I need these. We'll just grab all this stuff. Yeah, we'll grab all the wool and the linen and the spanner and the hammer. Should be. Oh, and then some copper too. Gonna sit on the flame sack. These are used for crafting, I think, like fire protection potions. So people will want those in like a couple weeks when the raids open up. So don't want to sell them right now. I should just vendor these gems, I think. I'll sit on them for now. But they're basically vendor prices on the auction house, so even if I need them later, I can just buy them back if I need to. I can't remember if tangy clam meat is used in any.
Go with honor.
I think it's used in like a later cooking recipe, so I'll just leave it in the bank for right now. But good afternoon, if anyone's here. Did some leveling off stream yesterday, so managed to get to 27. Actually got into a guild as well. It's actually a guild with a bunch of people that I played original classic version, classic 1 with back in, I guess it's been like 4 years now, 4 or 5 years. Jesus, it's been a while. No. I think like 3 or 4 years, because I started playing with this guild at the beginning of TBC Classic, which would have been, that would have been like 2022, so maybe it's been closer to 2 or 3 years. Anyways, been playing with them for a while. We did Season of Discovery together, and that was a lot of fun at level 25, but when we got to, and we did keep playing a little bit in phase 2. Like I did some Nomergon raids, and I think most people got mostly bis items in Nomergon. But I don't know what it was, but in phase 3, like I think it just kind of like Season of Discovery just died. I think doing the level like capping is an interesting idea, but I think if you want to do that, I think it has to be quick. I think you have to like at most like level cap for like a month. I don't think you can do like a level cap for like probably more than like 3 or 4 resets with the single raids or whatever. If you want to do that, I think it's better just to do this, just to like you just get to cap when you get to cap, basically, just like in vanilla. So Okay, what do we want to make? So we definitely want to make omelets and gumbo. I don't think I have anything else really here. Yeah, okay, so I need 35, well, 33 hot spices, right? Which in classic I can only buy 20 at a time in cat and stacks. So we'll grab 13, and then we'll make some gumbo. This is 6 stamina, right? Yeah. We'll just sell the gumbo. Um, yeah, I think for some reason I seem to remember always having like a shit ton of raptor eggs. And that part of that's probably because like when I go and do farming in like my 30s, I go and kill a bunch of raptors. So I think I always end up with a ton of raptor eggs. So I just end up having like a ton of these omelets. But yeah, we'll just do some kind of chill leveling. You can probably get to 30 today. I think if I get to level 30 or 31, I'll probably try to see if I can maybe do like a Razorfen crawl group. Try to maybe get a corpse maker. I'll be fighting with like the warriors for corpse maker, but it is what it is. Hi there, Anine. How's it going this afternoon? Thanks for stopping in. I'm kind of clearing out my bags right now, so nothing super exciting going on, but I'm doing some cooking, and then I'm going to go smelt some ore and then level up my engineering too. So it's not the most engaging gameplay, but all right. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to use the omelets instead of the seasoned wolf kebab, so we'll just vendor those, and then I guess we just vendor this milk. I don't really drink much anyways, but I should be on melon juice instead of milk, so I'm just gonna kind of get rid of those. All right, let's go do some engineering stuff. I'm actually running kind of low on bombs too. Actually, I've gone through almost all of my copper bombs, which is good because I think I had like 40 or 50 when I first made all of them. Here to learn and for the ambience. Well, thank you for joining. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you've got. I have been playing World of Warcraft for a very long time. Technically, I first started playing in original vanilla, but I don't think I ever got like a character past level, I want to say like the teens. But in Burning Crusade, I played a ton. I had a warrior. I raided on it. Did like tier 5 raids. Never did like tier 6. And then from there, since 2003. Well, Vanilla WoW came out in 04. I guess maybe if you count like the beta or the alpha. But if you've been playing since 2003, you've been playing longer than I have, so that's pretty awesome. Let's see here. Smelting. Yeah, definitely need copper. Yeah, so I would put my official like start year for World of Warcraft in 2007. So you've definitely got me beat by a couple years. And then I've tried other games kind of in the meantime, and I've taken breaks. Like, I think when Cataclysm first came out, I played for like about, I want to say like a month before I stopped playing. All the way up until the beginning of Warlords of Draenor. That's when I came back in. They got me with their marketing. Thinking of Warcraft 3, did play in 2004 on release. I'm trying to remember when I first played Warcraft 3. It probably was around 2004. Because my memory of playing World of Warcraft and Warcraft 3 was I actually had some friends that I met playing Magic the Gathering, and they were a little bit younger than me. I think I was 19 at the time, 18 or 19. And I want to say they were probably like 16, 17. They were like still in high school, and I just graduated high school. But I remember the one guy, his mom was actually super like liberal and they were pretty well off. So they actually had like an entire land set up in their house. I remember this. I would go like to his house and they would have like 5 or 6 computers and there would be an extra computer that I could sit down and play at. And I remember that was my first experience playing Dota, my first experience playing like custom tower defense games in Warcraft 3. And then that was my actual first experience playing World of Warcraft. I think I started a Human Warrior because they were playing Alliance, and I think I died to like the Cobalt Geomancers, and I got frustrated and didn't want to play. I didn't exactly grasp the game very well. I didn't fully understand it, so. But yeah, that's kind of my first memories of like Warcraft 3 and vanilla WoW, and they're kind of together. Like it was kind of all around the same time, so I want to say it was like 2004. Okay, definitely gonna make 10. I may need a lot of this copper to make the target dummies because I have all the other materials. So good old times. It's how to just hit hard. Box screen monitors with dial-up internet. Mom screaming, "Get off the internet!" Yeah. I think I had that experience a little bit. Well, no, because I wasn't playing online. But the Blizzard game I remember using on my parents' computer was StarCraft. I remember I think my dad bought StarCraft for me. My dad was a fighter pilot, so he was like kind of into sci-fi stuff, and so he was on board with like StarCraft. They would not let me play Diablo. That was like a hard no. But I actually remember playing Diablo 2. I think before any Warcraft stuff. I want to say like 0203 because it was right around when I was a senior in high school and right when I got out of high school. So 17, 18, and I had a couple friends that played Diablo 2 religiously, and I remember so my experience of playing Diablo 2 was like just I would get on their computer and I would just like play Diablo 2 on their computer, but good memories for sure. But yeah, the dial-up thing was definitely one of those like, hey, I'm on the internet, and someone calls the house, and then you get disconnected or whatever. So, and you're on like a slow dial-up modem, the classic AOL sound that would make and stuff. So that would definitely good times for sure. Let's see here. Okay, target dummies. I need copper bolts. So I need 24 of these if I want to use all the copper modulators. Can I make 24? I can. Well, 23 actually. So yeah, we'll just do that. We'll just use all my copper modulators for target dummies. I actually was playing a little bit of Diablo 2, actually a decent amount in the last month or so. I don't know why, I just kind of started getting the itch for it. And I bought Diablo 2 Resurrected when it first came out a couple years ago. I think I only got a character to like level 20 or so. And I don't know, it just didn't like click with me at the time. But I was like, you know what? I want to go back. I want to revisit it. And saw people were recommending they're like play just single player offline, which is what I did. And ended up getting, I think, like 3 characters to like level 80, doing like the hell playthroughs and everything like that. And I was like, okay, yeah, this is pretty fun. It's simple, it's pretty straightforward, but it's definitely like a pretty fun game. So yeah, probably gonna be playing Blizzard's old games into my old age probably at this point. All right, so now we can make 12 dummies. Did you play Diablo 4 yet? You're thinking about it? I did. I played it when it released. I actually originally wasn't planning on playing Diablo 4, but I had a lot of friends that were like really interested in it. before the release, and I started like kind of watching some videos and stuff on it, and I was like, oh, you know what? This actually looks like maybe a throwback to like kind of the old school Diablo vibe. So I did end up playing it on release. I liked the campaign. I thought the campaign playthrough the first time was decent. It was definitely kind of like a fun experience, I think. But after that, I don't know, the grind just did not appeal to me at all. There was a lot of like kind of little things that I ended up not liking about Diablo 4. One thing, I think the itemization is awful. Like basically all the like stats on gear is like kind of randomized. And obviously in an action RPG, you know, stats on gear is randomized is kind of the essence of it, but this was randomized in a way that like it was so tedious to have to sit there and I'd be like, okay, is this item an upgrade, does it do more damage? And also like you wouldn't be able to immediately like kind of determine, is this an upgrade or not? You'd be like, okay, it adds this percent to this type of damage, but I lose this percent of type of damage if I swap it out. It ended up being very tedious. Yeah. Also, none of the classes really appealed to me. I still like wish they would have done a Paladin class. I'm playing a Paladin in, you know, classic WoW. I played a Paladin in my recent Diablo 2 playthrough. It's just a class that resonates with me. I really like the sword and board aesthetic. That's like definitely one of my favorite kind of play styles. So the fact that there's no Paladin in Diablo 4 and they didn't even add it in the expansion, like I was like, I'm not really interested in these classes. So yeah, I would say if you're cool with just doing the campaign and enjoying the campaign, it's a good it's a good playthrough for the campaign. But past that, it doesn't seem that good to me. Now, granted, I only played on release. I've heard they've made some changes to like the multiplayer and the seasonal stuff, and so it's maybe better. But I honestly have no like desire to go back and check it out again. So at this point, I'd probably rather just play through like a Diablo 3 season than go back and play Diablo 4. So that's my general take on it. Okay, so we got target dummies done. Can we make anything else? I can make some small bronze bombs. I need so much blasting powder. And I think maybe... Yeah, I need a lot of blasting powder for bronze bombs. Let me look up. I'm going to Google a guide real quick while I'm looking at this stuff. Let's see here. Classic WoW Engineering Guide. Just to see what I think they recommend... Oh, no, I'm past... yeah, I'm past this being a skill up. I think they recommend doing, like, heavy blasting powder at this level. But I have not hit iron yet with mining. So the other recommendation they have is wearing bronze gizmo, which I can make because it's just bronze bars and wool cloth. So I can probably make those. I kind of want to see if I can... I kind of want to get to 150 engineering here. I guess I could go look at the auction house and see how much heavy stone is. I imagine it's going to be fairly pricey. I think usually all the stone past rough stone is like somewhat expensive. It's not like terribly expensive, but when you want to buy a lot of it, it can like eat a little bit into your funds. And I do want to make sure I have 50 gold by the time I get to level 40, so I can invest in dual spec. So that way, probably what I will do is keep a ret leveling spec, and then either probably just do holy, honestly, and just like heal dungeons. I know the guild I'm in, it seems like there's a decent amount of people that like are tanking, so it might just be easiest for me to get into dungeon groups if I'm like holy and healing. But anyways, yeah, so I want to say 50 gold by the time I get to level 40, which isn't too bad considering other classes you want like 150 gold, 100 for the mount and 50 for the 50 for dual spec. Alright, so it is, what is the name of the item? It's heavy blasting powder. Alright, heavy blast, no, that's not it. Heavy stone. Heavy blasting powder is what? Yeah, see, it's like 6 silver a piece. So, and they are saying I need 30 of those. So, like 30 times 6 is like almost 2 gold just for that. Which I really don't want to spend. Let me see. Whirring bronze gizmo. When does this go green? $150. Do I have any? So I can make 26 more bronze bars, which puts me at 49 bronze. If I buy like one more copper or one more bronze bar, I think I'd be at like okay, let's see. Copper or that's not too bad actually. Maybe I just buy like 1 stack of these. Yeah, we'll buy 1 stack. I'm just gonna make a shit ton of Warrior bronze gizmos, and that'll probably get me to like 150. I think I can make like an upgraded goggles at 150. Let's see here. Although, maybe I don't care. I'm trying to think if I care about like making more explosives. The problem with explosives is needing the blasting powder, but maybe the blasting powder is not too expensive. Like the powder itself. Usually the powder is actually cheaper than the stones because people need the stones to level up, like to skill up. And the final result, I think, usually goes for less. Sells for less on the auction house, anyways. Yeah, let's actually check again. I'll have to run back to the auction house to check. I should be doing this in Iron Forge and not Stormwind. Stormwind is kind of a pain to run between the mining area and the auction house. Because I think... Although I do need silver contacts too if I want to make more of those, so maybe I just try to make 9, which would mean I would need 25 blasting powder. Yeah. So any coarse blasting powder. Coarse blasting powder. Oh geez. I feel like that's way more expensive than... I swear I looked the other day and it was not that much. Okay, the stone's actually cheaper. So I need 25, right? So I have to buy like all of these essentially. Alright, I'll do that. It's a little bit pricey, but I don't think that's too bad. And then these bombs should last me for a while, like probably like 10 plus levels. I honestly don't use them very much. Generally, I'll just use them, obviously, if I have like more than one, if I'm fighting more than one mob at a time. They also work as like an interrupt if your Hammer of Justice is down, so you can like use it to like interrupt a cast. You can also use it for extra damage with Seal of Command Judgment, so you can like bomb and then like judge for like extra damage if you need that. But generally, I don't exactly do that. Alright, so we're going to call this Coarse Blasting Powder. You need to make a silver contact too, with the 1 silver bar I have. Alright, bombs. So we can make 8 of these. 9 if I make one more contact. And then we'll probably just go the rest of the way with the bronze gizmos, I think. This is the bronze bombs, right? Yeah. No, just vendor the rest of these copper bombs. No reason to like sit on them. Okay, then the guide actually recommends making 15 of these, so we'll just make 15. That should get us over 150, and then I can make upgraded goggles. Not that I think they're a huge upgrade. I think it's only a little bit extra stamina and spirit, but an upgrade's an upgrade, so. And then I still have a ton of wool cloth, so I guess I level up first aid, or yeah, start like doing some first aid stuff with the cloth. Oh, I'm not gonna get to 150. That stinks. Oh wow, yeah, I missed a couple skill ups. That's a bummer. All right, well, let's do first aid now. I think it's 115 you need to get to be able to make heavy wool bandages. This will be good too, because I can kind of clear out my bag of like some of these bandages. They get to 115 here. I should. I only need 8 more skill ups with like 50 wool, so. There's 115. Let's go grab heavy wool bandages. Heavy wool bandage. Definitely don't need anti-venom since I have cleanse. Okay, and then I'm just gonna dump all of this into the heavy bandages. Put this on my bandage hotbar, and then we'll go vendor. Oh, I forgot, I actually have some copper I can go smelt because I bought that. So let's go do that. Let's go smelt some copper, make like 2 more bronze gizmos, I guess. All right, smelting. So, smelting, copper. Then I don't think I need any more actual straight up copper. I mean, unless I want to make more target dummies, but I should be good on target dummies for a long time. By the time I run out of these, I'll probably just be at the point where I'm just willing to just spend the money on copper instead of like worrying about saving it or whatever. What binding do I need for iron again? I think it's 125. So I need a little bit more to be able to start mining iron, which I don't think I'm quite in the zones for iron, but I should be getting there soon. So we definitely want to be able to mine those whenever I can. I can get any skill ups off these runs. I think the odds are really low of getting skill ups at this point. Yeah, nada. Nada. Alright, so what am I missing? Oh, I'm missing wool. Okay, well, let's make one. 149? Damn it. See, the problem is if I have to go buy, like, wool cloth and then I have to come back here. Maybe what I'll do is I'll buy 3, and then if I high roll a little bit, I can just use the other 2 to make, like, 1 more heavy wool bandage and have a stack. I also don't know what materials I need for the goggles. Let's see, green tinted goggles. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that's it. Created by, so I need medium leather and moss agates. Okay. Yeah, it's like 4 extra stamina and like 3 extra spirit, so it's kind of whatever. Let's see what some of the other, if there's any like other good goggles later on. bright dye goggles. Fire goggles. Does it have like fire resistance on them or something? Don't know. Okay, so I need... I think it's medium leather, right? Yeah, medium leather. I need 4 of these. I do not need a stack. I just need 4. So grab these 3. And then, sure, this stack of 2. And then moss agate. Well, these are about vendor price. Or a little bit more than vendor price, but not too bad. Okay, and then I need wool. Oh, this is cheap. Kind of just want to buy like one. Yeah, I'll just buy like another stack of 13. Those are like super cheap. I don't know what the vendor price is. I feel like that's close to vendor price. I always felt like wool was like more expensive than silk, but it might just be that there's enough people in this level range that there's just like a ton of supply right now. Okay, should be almost done doing all this. This was taking longer than I expected, for sure. And I gotta remember to vendor these the copper bombs. Just to clear out my inventory. So I guess I have all this linen too. I'll sit on it for a moment, but I might just end up vendoring it. Because I think I'm kind of past the point where I need linen for either first aid or for engineering. Alright, so... engineering. Wearing Bron Gizmo. Let's make one of these. Hopefully we'll get a skill up here. Fingers crossed. Nope. Make another one. This one. There we go. Alright, and then I think these trainers should be able to teach me goggles. This guy. Let's see. Green tinted goggles. The last one they have. Alright, engineering, green tinted goggles, create this. Boom. Yes, please. Alright. Alright, managed to skill up some professions and stuff, so let's go put all this junk in my bank, and then let's get out to questing. Gonna head to Red Ridge first, kind of finish up doing the high level quests in that area. So generally my strategy is I don't like to try to clear a whole zone, especially if I'm soloing, because the level range of the zones tends to be pretty large. Like Red Ridge, for example, I think is like, I want to say it's considered like a 17 or 18 to like a level 28 zone. It's almost like 10 level, ranges. So you can do like the quests that are like, in their 20, go there like in your early 20s, and there's a lot of quests you can do, but then there's a lot of quests that are higher level that you don't really want to do in your 20s, especially if you're soloing. So generally I'll just leave those, go to another zone. Like I went to Duskwood. I did a ton of the lower level quests in Duskwood. Now I'm at like the higher level quests, so leave those. Went and did Wetlands. Did most of the high level quests there, or lower level quests there. Now there's mostly just higher level quests. So now I'm just going to go and bounce between these zones and kind of finish up the high level quests that I haven't done yet. Okay, I have a ton of bandages and stuff. I just need a vendor. So let's do that first, so that way I don't forget to vendor those.
Looking for something specific?
I don't. Okay, I don't need mutton chop. I'm not gonna buy melon juice right now. Bandages. Just need to vendor all these, and then I guess let's just put everything else in the bank. To actually vendor these lesser healing potions. I don't think I'm ever gonna use
Light bless you.
those again. They're a little bit too low level now, and I've got plenty of healing potions as well as lesser mana potions. So I can use those depending on the need. Let's see here.
Greetings.
So, I don't know why I hit sort first, but I did. Okay, so this is all stuff I want to hold on to. I need to vendor this. We'll hold on to the linen cloth for now. Just in case I need it. I guess I'll put wolf flank away. Put all these away. This is healing. This is like my crappy healing stuff that we'll start making room for. I'm gonna need another bag slot, which is gonna suck because it's like definitely at the expensive point. Rest of this stuff, arc light spanner and blacksmith hammer, we'll put in there. Okay. Let's vendor this copper bomb and then let's fly over to Red Ridge, and then we'll we'll start doing some of the quests there. Probably go like try to just kill the gnolls. That's probably what we'll do. Actually, let's go hit up the repair dude. Just make sure all our stuff is repaired.
Hey there.
Perfect. Alright, to Red Ridge. To Red Ridge. I'm trying to remember. Let's see. I've got the Blackrock Champion quest, so that's the one where you go up north. You can also like combo that up with the escort quest. I should be able to do that at this level, I think.
Well met.
And I think I'm gonna want wisdom over might for the higher level stuff, I think. And I guess I'll stick with Red Aura. I've been running Red Aura. Usually I like running Devo Aura. Devo Aura is like a lot of damage reduction. I think it's like 5 to 6% damage reduction at this point with my current gear, which is pretty good. Red Aura generally adds about, it adds about like 5% damage depending on the mob. The thing though is because the nature of your auto attacks means ret damage can sometimes be wasted, if that makes sense. Like let's say the mob hits you, we'll say like 5 times, because I think that's 40, right? 5 times 8 is 40. So that's like 40 extra damage, right? So, but let's say you overkill the mob by like 60 damage, then all that ret aura damage is completely wasted. It doesn't matter. It's completely irrelevant. Whereas if you had Devo Aura up, you would have reduced, say like 100 damage or something like that from the mob's auto attacks. So it's kind of a little bit of give and take. If they dual wield, Ret Aura is really good because you proc Ret Aura a lot more often against dual wielding mobs because they're just attacking you more often. Ret Aura is also, I think, just better against like, lower level mobs where you're just taking less damage overall from the mobs. So, but I'm just going to go with Devo Aura and Wisdom for right now. We'll kind of play it by ear and see how it feels. And if it's like doing all right, or if I feel like I can do something else, then I'll just swap to that. Okay. So we'll grab these. Don't want dry times. I would definitely need to get in a group for the head of Gathazog. That's like a keep with like a bunch of elite mobs that's like harder to do.
What can I do for you? Be careful, light bless you. Go with honor, friend. For the Alliance.
Okay, so what do we want to do? Maybe let's head up north, maybe? Do I go do Knolls? Let's actually go do Knolls, because Knolls, this is like the lowest level out of all of them, and it's not too hard of a grinding quest. You just go and kill like a bunch of random mobs, basically. So basically we'll come along the path here and then go and kill like the gnolls there. Try to avoid aggroing any of these just because they're not worth any XP. So we'll grab this copper. It's like kind of basically right here.
I can't loot that right now.
I will kill a condor. In fact, I might even kill this condor. Oh, yeah, never mind. If it's easy for me just to kill condor by itself, I'll do it. They drop like the meat, which I actually just sold a bunch of it for I think for like 12 silver a piece, which is really high for like a low level reagent like that. But I'm not gonna like stress it or anything like that. So more copper. Oh, someone's mining it. That's fine. More copper. Need tin. That's what I really need. Copper is completely gray to me now, so I don't even get skill ups off of it. I need to hit 10 for like skill ups, and the stone too is like decent to get, so but materials are materials, so I don't know what this Theocritus's. I think that might just be like an item drop. That's usually what those are. When you've got like a quest icon like that. I should be able to fight, I think, this group fine, I think. Yeah, I think this will be fine. Oh my gosh, why is that guy... That guy, like, didn't aggro at all. He just, like, stopped. He just kept walking, and his, like, buddies were, like, fighting. And I'm like, I want to make sure this bomb hits you, because I want to hit you with, like, the, you know, the seal of command or whatever. And we're going to stun this guy. Getting a little bit low, but I think we should be fine here. Boom. First item. I don't like fighting multiple mobs like that. I'd much rather just be fighting one at a time. Oh my gosh. This place is camped. I think... I'm trying to remember. I know there's like a couple different areas with like the gnolls, so... There's some 10, so let's go grab that. Right here. No one else is in aggro range.
I need to get closer.
Fortunately, this is still yellow, so should get a lot of skill ups off of these. Okay, and then yeah, we can fight this camp. Fine with this. Yeah, I should probably just be using might here instead of wisdom, since I'm kind of wasting like the mana regen. Yeah, there's like no one around here. This is fine. I haven't dropped anything yet, but I'm fine like solo grinding on these. Still no. Still no pendants from these guys yet. Battle Smasher of the Bear. It's a pretty good one-hander for a green. This guy's gonna pull here, which I'm fine with. Alright, that guy's gonna get a couple spells off. Let's hammer this one, except he resists. Cute. Don't have shadow resistance aura. I don't know when I get shadow resist aura. God, I've like missed like a ton of attacks on this guy, so I like ended up eating a lot of shadow bolts. Okay, I think here we want to swap to wisdom. Is that 10? It's up top. We can definitely go grab that. There we go. Got a pendant. Fit forever. Alright, good to know these mobs actually drop them.
of range. I need to get closer.
All pull together, so we'll avoid those for now, considering there's still a lot of mobs in this area. Surprised no one's over here. There's like a ton of people over by the named mob. Okay, maybe we can go back to might. Kind of sucks using the bomb then because I don't get the judgment damage. The seal of command like bonus stun damage. That should proc that guy to run. Okay, I'll play this guy now. I'm gonna hold judgment for when this guy runs back. Actually, oh, what the hell? Oh, it's an assassin. Okay, I was like, what? Some stealth guy. I'm like, he just like respawned and started attacking me. Alright, we're gonna work the bubble. Alright. Use a cooldown. Use a cooldown. You got me. We're gonna swap to Red Aura because this guy has exactly 8 HP, so one melee hit will kill me. Or it should, anyways. Oh no, I didn't actually swap. Damn it. Nice, boss agate. I just bought a couple of those. We'll leave wisdom on. We got a lot of mana there. That was bad timing on that stun because he still got the shadow bolt off. Let's just finish him off and then kill this guy. Got myself off. Alright, 7 pendants. Need 3 more. Yeah, I'm surprised I literally have seen no other players in this area. I mean, it's on Questy's map, so I would think people would come over here. Yeah, I'm like doing like no damage to this guy. Alright, that time I'll make sure actually, the shadow bolt with the stun. Oh no, there's someone. They found my secret spot. It's not really a secret spot. I think the mobs are a little bit higher level, I guess. I guess they're like 24 to 26, and I think the mobs up north might be like 23 to 25, but it's not that big of a difference for like the level range. The chests. That was a bad judgment because I think I wanted to stun there for extra damage. We can do it like on the next one, I guess. Do it now, actually. And we'll open this chest. Ooh, Swift Thistle. Swift Thistle is actually like I think worth like a lot of golds. I might actually just sit on it. I think that's maybe one of those ones that, like, maybe will go up in price later on. I think it's something... I think rogues need it. Yeah, this guy's level 23. I mean, he's a priest, though, so priests can actually, like, I think do pretty well against mobs that are, like, at their level or even higher level. Definitely a lot better than... melee classes. Wisdom while running past. What's that? These two. But yeah, he is like a little bit lower level because he's probably just trying to like kind of do the quests in the zone essentially. So, and then the named guy's up here, which this shit's like always camped. This Lieutenant Fangor. But he always spawns with, we'll help these guys out. He always spawns with like 3 or 4 guards, I think. Just kind of clear these out because I'm like aggroing them. Oh no, I got all of them. Did they die or something? Like on the reset? That's what it seems like happened. I think this should be fine, I think. Okay, we'll let that guy run. Maybe? Oh, wow. Oh, he executed me. Oh, right. Those mobs have an execute. Ugh, okay, that was bad. I should have just bubbled and healed. I completely forgot those things have that. That was my bad. Also trying to, like, fucking help someone out, and they just, like, die or whatever, so all the mobs aggro on me. Yeah, but I could have lived easily. I could have just fucking bubbled or pressed a healing potion or done something. I don't know. I'm just so fucking greedy, I think, with my cooldowns in Classic. Whereas in, like, retail, I'll just send them. To be fair, cooldowns in retail are way shorter than Classic cooldowns. Like, I'm pretty sure Demoralizing Shout is, like, effectively, like, has a cooldown of less than 30 seconds. Even, like, Bubble in retail has, like, a super short cooldown. I think it's, like, effectively, I want to say, like, a minute and a half. Maybe even less sometimes, depending on what you're doing. Can I run up this way? I think I can, right? Can I? This might have been a mistake, because there might not be a path up. No, I think I can. I can't believe I got fucking, fucking executed. That was so bad. Need to stop being greedy with bubble. Bubble's a short cooldown for classic, anyways. Like 5 minutes is long for retail, but it's pretty short for classic. So I just need to send it like more often. Just like not be afraid of it or whatever. Like not be afraid of wasting it. All right, let's res. Make sure we're kind of in a safe spot. That looks fine. Top myself off. Somebody just killed Fangor. Go ahead and drink and eat. Make sure to turn find minerals back on. Respawn time seems to be pretty quick, so I could probably just hang out here and tag it. All right, tag this guy. Okay, cool. That guy's pulling that guy separately. Nice. All right. Finish off here. And then, cool. Yeah, I just want to head back, turn in, and then head up north to do the orc stuff. Might take like a short break here. Could do a stocks run actually too. That'd probably be pretty good to do. See if I can go this 10 without aggroing the orc. He doesn't move. I think I'm good.
I can't loot that right now.
Nice. I'm gonna turn these quests in, empty my bags, and then I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. Be back on in like probably an hour or so.
Finest wires in the land.
I'm just gonna vendor that. Yeah, I don't want that. Spend the malachite and the tiger's eye, sure.
See you soon.
And then we'll come back, finish up Red Ridge. Yeah, maybe I just look for like a stocks group. Stocks would also be good because it leads to the Seal of Ruin quest chain. It's a pretty good ring to have, like,
Need help? Be careful.
for leveling and stuff. So let me go log out in the end though. What is this? Mutton chop? Yeah. Don't really care about mutton chop. Alright, logging out. Be back on in a little bit.